It is all or nothing. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Thriller here, and we're here for the final episode, the also pseudo bonus episode of our Pokemon Black Randomizer Nuzlocke. We did beat the Nuzlocke in the last episode if you didn't see. But today's episode, and I knew a lot of people were going to be asking if I was going to actually do this, because obviously there are some people that assume that, when you don't take on champion, excuse me, it's about 8 a.m. for me right now, so I'm tired. When you don't take on the champion, it doesn't feel like a complete version of Nuzlocke. This is the only time in the Pokemon games that forced you to kind of almost do this, if not if you want to do it for yourself. So, I am taking on Alder, and we're going to try to do this. Now, if we do lose this, I'm not going to restart with a new team. We've already beaten the Nuzlocke. This is just for bragging rights at this point, so... yeah, but if you guys are excited for today's episode, leave a like, have a raise, subscribe if you're new, join the crew, so with King the crew. With that, my couple questions for you guys: do you like doing the championship rematches? Do you like doing like the Elite Four and Champion as a rematch to fight them again? Because I personally have never been the biggest fan of it. It's just like I don't really see the appeal or the point. You don't get any bonuses off of it, so I don't really do them. So this is the only time we're going to do them, though, because obviously we haven't beaten the champion, so we need to become champion. But with that, our final team recap for the series, as we did have to, since we did sadly lose one member last episode due to some bullshit RNG or damage roll there, but it is what it is. So, anyways, we got the team with level 75 across the board. The highest level they're going to be is 73 for the Elite Four, and Alder is going to have 77. So, I'm pretty much going to be a tiny bit over leveled / on par for the entirety of the Elite Four, and then I'm going to basically be on par for Alder, if not have 1 or 2 levels not on him. So, figure that would be the fairest way to do this, and go from there. So, our team is Cresselia at level 75 with Extra Sentry, Night Daze, Seed Flare, Luster Purge that we learned by level up, and then get rid of Mistball. Mistball was only lowering special attack. I really need that special defense drop. Excuse me. Out the leftovers. Up next, we have Bope the Breloom. Decided to keep Bope going around here. I messed with the wrong button there. We have Wake Up Slap, Guard, Drill Peck, and Leaf Blade, rocking out that Miracle Seed. Up next, we have Ford. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm getting itchy in my eye right quick. Rocking out with that Expert Belt with Drill Peck, Blaze Kick, Strength, and Extreme Speed that he learned by level up. I kid you not, he learned that by level up, and that's insane, dude. I was wanting it one day to do this with the slacking, bro. Obviously, I'm Destroyer of the Palkia, level 75, rocking up that Expert Belt with Dreadcold, Surf, Dragonite, and Psycho Cut. And we have Charlie, our Chandelure, level 75, rocking out with that Charcoal with Hex, Night Daze, Aero Blast, and Incinerate. And the newest member we decided to put on the team is V Electric V, the Luxray, holding the Expert Belt. Adamant Nature with Poison Tail, Thunder Punch, Brick Break, and Ominous Wind. Decided to keep Ominous Wind just because if I can get some boost to my stats, it'd be great. Otherwise, Thunder Punch plus Poison Tail is going to pretty much be all I've been clicking here, obviously because I got boosted chances with my Serene Grace ability. Because now with Poison Tail, I have a chance to load poison targets, but I also have a chance to load crits. I don't know if Serene Grace boosts critical hit ratios. This is probably, I believe, a 10 to 30%, like a 10% chance for them, so basically, just better chances since I have Serene Grace. Now, if I remember correctly, I believe the typings are Fire, Water, Dark, and Psychic. That's what I'm trying. Now, the typings could be re-randomized here. There is a small chance that they could be re-randomized. And if they are, we're boned. Well, we're not 100% boned, but we're boned to the point where I would be unsure of everything happening. Also, all of this is going to be done in one video, so this video can range from roughly up to 40 to maybe even an hour. 40 minutes to up to an hour. I won't do the voices, though, for the characters. I will do Augur's voice, even though he kills my throat to do it. But, obviously, Augur never talked to us when he was champion, so... here we go, guys. 5 battles. 6v6. Okay, she stays a Psychic type trainer. That's both good That's both good and bad for us, because that means we know, it's good that we know the typings. It's gonna be bad, though, because obviously there could be a lot more scarier mons now. Now, I don't know if they're gonna get completely randomized teams again with the typing, but we'll have to wait and see here. So, Hex, he does do a nice, good job. He does 2-shot here. Magic Room. I'm pretty sure that just affects the items, right? Okay, Hell Items lose their effect. So basically, I don't have a charcoal boost anymore. That's fine with me. Alright, get rid of the Musharna. That's a bulky Pokemon gone. Grumpig's out. Up next, that's fine. Go for the Hex here. All these, for the most part, should be 2 shots here. Drill Run. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Okay, didn't hurt that much damage. Alright, she's gonna use her first full restore. Now, in this Elite Four rematch, and I think for the Ogre as well, it's 4 full restores. So, it ain't gonna be easy to beat these guys. Okay, we got a low roll this time. I actually will think it benefits us here. Yep. I probably should have went for the Night Days there. Okay. Deoxys. Oh, God. Which form of Deoxys, though? Okay, it's defense. That's not as scary. I'm gonna go for Night Days here this time. Oh, Psycho Boost! You actually got your move back, and you're faster. I did not think you'd be faster. Oh, Charlie, you legend, bro. I was convinced at Night Days just basically looks like Dark Pulse. Alright, so Hex, I think, based off the way I'm mapping this out, Hex, in theory, should kill this thing, because if Night Days is doing a tiny bit over 50%, if not just at 50%, Hex then would have done at least around 55 to 60%, which means, in theory, Hex should kill this thing. Alright, so how is he faster than me, though? He's like base 80 speed. Like 70 speed, I think. One of the two. And I'm naive nature. I'm boosting speed, so I should be faster than this guy. Victini. I think for this one, I'm actually going to go into Destroyer. Because I'd rather have Destroyer take this thing on, and I can hold on to the usage here from Shambledore. Yeah, their team's definitely, also I'm going to tell you right now, the team's 1000% different, because she didn't have any of this stuff last time, so. These are re-randomized teams, with the same typing at least. These are re-randomized teams, which is definitely not going to be good. Oh wow, 1 shot, let's go. Unknown. I'm terrified. Oh no. Oh no, for unknown. Ha ha! Oh, I laugh. I am a kidder. And then Medicham is the last Pokemon. Medicham's not that scary. If it had huge, if it still had pure power, it would have been a little tiny scary, but it's not, so it's a beat. So. I believe this is her ace. So I believe 73 is the ace. So she actually saved her ace for last, which is actually pretty funny. And it's a 1-shot. Let's go. Shandy putting in the work, baby. Let's go. Alright. Alright, Shandy put in some good work there, man. I will say, knowing the typings now, it does make it a little easier to plan out exactly how I want to go with this stuff, obviously. I understand that some people would think, like, oh, wow, you're just gonna purposely go into this mon, that mon, this mon, that one. Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do to win. And I don't know what you, but I like to pick up a W here. Alright, Grimsley's next. And yes, I'm basically doing the same order that I did do for the playthrough. I figured I might as well. For two reasons. One, obviously I think it's more nostalgia to redo the run, because most times are not when you get set with an Elite Four run, you don't get to pick and choose. The only time you get to pick and choose has been through these games. Actually, 6, 7, 8 you never really did, because there was no real order for that. 9 you couldn't either. So yeah, from 5th, 6th, and 7th gen, they actually let you pick whichever order you wanted the Elite Four to face off. Which actually was kind of a cool idea, I'm not gonna lie. I also want to make sure here, we do have both to the front. Alright, now again, all because Grimsley does have his dark types and I have a fighting type, it does not mean that this will be still an easy fight. All again, you guys remember, all because I have its typings that work against the guy, doesn't mean it will not be an easy fight. Oh my god, the bro brought back his imposter Weavile. Unless this is a different Weavile that does not have imposter. Okay, it's a different Weavile that does not have imposter. I'm gonna put the wake up slap here. He's gonna go beat up. Okay, so Weavile did have 2 abilities, which makes sense when they did say we have to make sure it has 2 abilities. Damn, that's actually doing decent damage. I know that's 6 hits because of that, but Jesus, that's a lot of damage. I really wish I could have learned Drain Punch on this guy, but I don't remember Drain... no, Drain Punch was. Drain Punch was a thing in Gen 4. Tyranitar. Are you shitting me? Tyranitar would have had its normal ability... That hurt, bro. Wow. That's not good. Like, legit, that's not good. Because that went our ground type answer. Oh. Of course you live on 1. Oh, you Brave Bird anyway, so you got rid of yourself. So you didn't have to waste the Hyper Potion, which is good. Oh my god! T-Tart is relentless, bro. Brought on. Okay, we can go into our electric type. Dude, that's such bullshit, man. Bob was actually putting on some good work for the team, too. Bob actually kind of helped carry it a little bit in the last episode, too, man. That makes me sad. Alright, so he's brought out his Ace. His Ace is brought on. He's somehow faster than my Eluxray, which I don't understand how that's possible. Oh my god, dude, that's surprising how... Okay, really? Okay, let's see here. If he gets a high roll and I miss, I'm dead. But I'm dead regardless. But what sucks is that Sandstream is still up. Because in Gen 5, the weather when you set it up was not gone. Same could be said, I believe, with Gen 4. Weather is just permanently there. I think I just have to stall. I think I'm just gonna have to wait until he misses. I think that's literally the only way I can play this out. And he has to miss Night Days or miss whatever move he goes for. It doesn't move that's weaker than Night Days. I think that's literally my out right now because I can't. Just like, here's the thing, right? There's a reason right there. If he just gets a crit like he did there, or a high damage or a damage roll that works in his favor, and then gets another high. If he goes low into high roll, Sandstorm Ship is basically always going to be your roll to knock me out. Can you miss a Night Days? Like, seriously. I'm going to have to switch now. 2 accuracy drops is just not enough to risk this here. There's obviously now 2 rolls I could have gone there and I've been able to escape it, but I just can't, dude. I can't risk it. I cannot risk it. It's not worth trying to risk playing the risking here. We want to pick up the win here, especially since we only have 5 mons out. Can you miss a damn Night Days? Like, holy shit. Are you shitting me, bro? Okay, you have got to have... You have to have had Serene Grace. There's no way you're getting that lucky on accuracy drops. Alright, this string should pick up the Kale here. Pit Pocket. Oh, you bitch. And you have String Shot. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna die to sand. It's gonna be close. He does, okay. So he still can't use his potion right now, which is good. Up next is Crocodile. Destroyer here. A part of me feels like I should heal Destroyer. Destroyer here. Just because I'm gonna take a risk of healing regardless, right? God. I have to. I think I have to play it safe and heal. Because I don't know what this trick has. Obviously, he actually legitimately had this trick last time, and then his crit wasn't really that good. He had a Will-O-Wisp here. Alright, so he's gonna go for the dig here. I think he's gonna be faster than me. Yep, called it. I could have Dragon Dance there, but I wanted to play it safe. I could have definitely a Dragon Dance. But I think I wanted to just go for the offensive damage here. Surf should pick up a KO here. It does. It's good. Alright, 2 more Mormons. Are you seriously? Another Crocodile? I'm going for the Surf here again. Damn it! I wanted to make that read. I wanted to make that read and go for a freaking Dragon Dance there, knowing that I could have been faster, and then I can heal the next turn. Yes. Now the question is he going to do that again? I think he's going to do that again, so I'm going to Dragon Dance this time. Yep, do it, 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 do it. So now I have speed control, and depending on what his last mon is, which there's no Dark Dragon type yet in this gen. Actually, I don't even think there is. Is there a Dark Dragon? Actually, I don't think we ever had a Dark Dragon type. Why haven't we had one yet? I mean, I know he gets absolutely murdered by fairies, but we haven't had a Dark Dragon type, I don't think. Which kind of surprises me. I figured we would have had something like that by now. I could be literally blanking here. If I am wrong, let me know in the comments section down below. Thank God Surf got the roll. I'm pretty sure Surf's guaranteed kill, but you never know. 76 for Palkia. Alright, last Pokemon is... Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna go into forward here. Of course you got the Darkrai, bro. Of course you would. At least he didn't have head posture. But we've Alright, I'm gonna go for the full heal here. I'm gonna scout what he wants to do here. If I remember correctly, Darkrai's level up moves that I saw, they were pretty kind of honestly garbage. Spite, okay, that's fine. They weren't really all that good moves, which is really sad. Darkrai really got done dirty by the randomizer. Okay, perfect. He's not gonna full restore, and if I have to, I'm just gonna do this just to be safe. Okay, we've made it through Grimsley. Oh god, dude, that was a tough fight. And that was with his own typing that he got to keep, which is insane. Oh god, that was a very tough fight, man. That was insane. Grimsley really brought his A game there. Alright. I'm really sad though. We lost both, man. I'm really sad, dude. That just sucks. But again, it was one of those things, like, I couldn't do anything about it, man. It was just one of those things where... Pretty sure I used you... Alright, so next is gonna be Caitlyn. She's gonna be fire. We're gonna pretty much have that under wraps for the most part. And at this point in time, guys, I'm allowed to use Mons as much as I want. If Palkia for some reason does get to level 78 before we fight Alder, then I won't use him until it's unless there's like a red button. Unless I use his ace. If it's his ace and I see it, I can make it as a swap in if I need to. But I highly doubt I'm gonna get to 78 unless we have to go. It's only probably if I lose. It's only if I lose Luxray to this next fight, to the next fight after, you know. Like if I lose Luxray against Marshall, then I kind of have to piggyback off of Palkia and just pray to God I can win with whatever I have. So. All right, here we go. Third Elite Four member. Oh, you shitting me? And I know what ability you have. Well, that sucks. But the good news is I know you don't have really that many scary moves. I mean, you got that, which is not really scary. It's more annoying. But this also ain't gonna do much to me because I'm a Palkia. I'm also sassy in nature. Now, I was debating going for... Actually, if this lives... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance here. Charge. That's totally fine with me, man. I was hitting you with Dragon Claws, so that's fine. So we're going for the Dragon Dance here because for one, in case I do need to use Dragon Claw or Psycho Claw for a very specific indication, we'll do it. But with this, it basically means that I can have speed control here. So my Palkia should now pretty much be faster than her. The only thing it should be outsped by is... Actually, I don't know what the outsped is. Charizard. Charizard's still your ace. No, it's not. You've traced Leaf Guard. Wow. You feel cool, don't you, bro? But, yeah. Charizard was your ace last time, which was really fun. Hey, pick up the cape. Oh, let's go. Burnape. I could Psycho Cut this guy. I could. Burnape. I like how she replaced her ace for a new starter. Because it was a starter, it was her as an ace, and now it's another ace that's a starter. And just look how cool Burnape looks in this game, dude. Like, look at that. Those are badass sprites. Some of the Gen 5 motion sprites were some of the best sprites in the game. Volcarona. She had powerful fire types last time. She still has powerful fire types this soon. Are you shitting me, bro? You have to have that for your ability. But I'm pretty sure I hit you with a water move last time. Would you say there was 1 in 2 chances of you having that, and I just got robbed this time? Will-O-Wisp. You're a bitch. Okay, so you're gonna use a full restore here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Dragon Dance here again, and then I'm gonna full restore on the next turn. And then I know for a fact I'm gonna guarantee knock you out. You would like Palkia when he's angry. Yeah, back in the... Most of you can see that burn damage. Yeah, dude. Burn was ridiculous in Gen 5. Like, burn, and I think in 6th Gen as well, burn was a kryptonite, man. Burn was basically, like, you will just lose, like, almost... Like, you lose about almost 20% of your HP from that. Alright, now that I'm at +2, I saw that what +1 would have done. +2, guarantee knocks you out now. And if you somehow lived that, I would have had to have Game Sharks. And then Ninetales. So yeah, we're gonna have at least one line at level 77. Because first of all, Palkia is just that goddamn good. Palkia is just a good Pokemon. And just think about it, we got blessed to be given this Pokemon to us by the fossils. Like, it's crazy that we were able to get a legendary from that, especially we got 2 of them. And both of them are on the team, which is insane. And she kept the Magmortar, she at least kept one of them this time. I like she was a little more diverse though this time around. She could have had a lot of the repeated fire types, which surprisingly happened last time with Magmortar. But she had at least different ones this time, which was good. And Booyah. Alright, so Palkia is level 77, so I do have to be a little cautious with Palkia here. Because I want to make sure Palkia can go into that fight against Alder. So I gotta be very careful how I play my cards here. Just double checking. I probably didn't need to do that, but I was double checking just to make sure. Alright. It's time for Luxray to finally get on the field. Start doing some work. So far, Cresselia is the only one that hasn't done anything. But granted, Cresselia didn't really have a good matchup into a lot of the mons. Cresselia definitely came in the clutch when it came to N and Getsus. Because Cresselia definitely was a good tank, and it was definitely getting that chip damage that we needed. Oh god, dude. I'm scared, dude. Cresselia definitely gonna come clutch at this fight, too. Because any water ground type, I am going to go straight to Cresselia for Seed Flare. Oh god, this is scary, man. Alright. Here we go, our second to last battle. Oh god, I'm scared. You have 12 Pokemon left to fight. In this entire game. Alright, he's gonna lead off with Empoleon this time. The starters are starting to shine, by the way. Alright, Luxray, let's do this, buddy. Go for that Thunder Punch. Aqua Tail somehow outspeeds me. I don't know how. Okay, that did a good chunk of damage. Your expert belt boosted. Get out of my sight. I will have to probably be a little careful with the water technique right there. So Floatzel. I think I want to go for a Hyper Potion just to see what Floatzel wants to start off here with. This one, and I want to kind of just feel out Floatzel here, see what Floatzel is. Because I know it can have Hydro Cannon, but I feel like it has Crab Hammer. How much is that going to do? Okay, it did just about as much damage as it did with the Aqua Tail, if not just a tiny bit more, but we should live this. This should be a knockout. Awesome. Okay, that's 2 mons down. Seeking. Okay, Seeking I'm not scared of. Seeking's your ace. Oh. That's not good. And this I have to actually use a max potion. I only get, oh wait, no, I can use a whole potion. It's 200 it restores. I'm like 2 HP above 200. Okay, so he just copied my Serene Grace, which is not good. What is he gonna go for here? Wood Hammer. Okay, that's not boosted by Serene Grace. How much is doing to me? That did a decent chunk. Thunder Punch Air, so Wood Hammer here. I do live this hit. We're gonna get hot and get you out of here. Luxray is putting on the work, ladies and gentlemen. Luxray is putting in that work. Swampert's coming in next. Cresselia, that is a job for you. I swear to God, if this Swampert had Sap Sipper, I'm gonna be so angry. I won't lie to you guys, I will be a little peeved if it is. Okay, it's not, thank goodness. helped you! Oh, sorry, I went a little silent there, guys. I was just I'm shocked that he lived that. Like, that's insane, bro. He lived that hit. He must be an AB Swamper. If you guys don't know, there's a lot of people that like to make jokes like this, where it's like, wow, he lived that hit, he's gotta be AB. Alright, so let's see, his crunch did 102 damage, so I should always guarantee live another crunch. You don't miss, which is the reason why I said that. Get rid of Swampert, huge. Oh, that was the crit. Next is Fion. Arguably, if not truly, the worst legendary Pokemon ever exists. It is basically Glalie stats. When a legendary shares a stat total that is like Glalie, you know it's a bad Pokemon. But I will give some respect to Fion because in the Soul Link that me and Bloody were doing with Gen 5, I don't know if it was our current run, or we won, or it was a different run, or something like that, where we made a far with it. It did carry Bloody for a good while. It did carry Bloody for a good while. So Fion is faster than me. Which is not that great. Aquatail, as long as there's no crazy damage roll here, I should live this plus Hail. Yep, got low roll. Perfect. Thunder Punch, this should knock you out. Expert Belt boosted. You are Fion. Perfect. Alright, let's last Pokemon. Last Pokemon, Slowbro. I'm gonna stay in here. Excuse me. Oh my god. I think I had some like spit of water going on the wrong pipe there for a second. Oh god. Whew. Brine, yeah, feeling really good. How much is Brine gonna do here? Okay, it doesn't do enough to where it's gonna put us in on path, that's fine. Go for the Thunder Punch here. I know he outspeed. If for some reason you were faster than me, I would have called you cheating. This might knock it out, it might not knock it out, because I know how bulky Slowbro is. Rain Net. Oh, this son of a bitch. I could have killed him with hail damage, but no. But the good news is he just boosted my Thunder Punch. So basically he just did set. Oh, he didn't even heal. He uses 4. He has 4 full restores. Didn't even really use 1. Why not? Okay. That was a little surprising. I'm not gonna lie. I figured he would have used those. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna question the logic. Alright, so we didn't use you. We used 1 extra sensory. There's 2 seed flares. We used all your Thunder Punches. Alright guys, we did it. It is time for Alder. And oh boy. And now remember, Alder doesn't have a theme. He's a champion. He can have anything he wants. But you know what champions don't have? Is an extreme speed slacking. Slacking is going to be the carry for the team. I'm happy that V Electric V got a chance to really pop off for us there. I knew since I saw water, and my mind was thinking to myself, if the Elite Four of this typing, I need to make sure I have at least 1 typing of each that counteracts the typings that we fought. Also, with being the Psychic type, we had a Ghost type. Being the Dark type, we had a Fighting type, Fire type, and a Water type, and all Water type, we had an Electric type, so, and Grass type. We wanted to make sure we had at least 1 counter for each monster, for each team with that, so. That's why I ended up going with an Electric type on the team. I could have done a Dark type, I could have done something else that I really wanted to do. I hope you guys feel proud of me for not using all of those gift Pokemon. Like, obviously, a lot of you would have been a little peeved about the Larvitar, but the Larvitar one, I think you guys shouldn't care too much about, because for one, it was level 5. It's level 5. It's not the end of the world if it's level 5. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have done the final save. The final battle of the Pokemon Black Randomizer Nuzlocke starts now. I am grateful for what you did about Ed. I don't know what he was thinking now, but I'm sure he realizes that different people in Pokemon have their own paths to follow. Say now, how about a match with the strongest trainer in Unova region? Really? That's your speech? Jimmy? That's your speech? Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. He leads off with Dragonite. Oh god, this is not gonna be easy. It's a snow warning Dragonite. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, not bad as in like, okay, it's not scary. But it's still a Dragonite, so we gotta respect this thing here. Alright, Slacking, you're gonna have to really put in some work here, buddy. Oh dear god. Okay, Hale's gonna knock it out. Hale knocks it out. Oh my god. Belly Drum Dragonite. Holy shit, that was so terrifying. Oh my god, we got so bailed. That was a bailed moment. Oh my god. Okay, Wormadam, we can stay in here. Alright, it's the ground type Wormadam, which is fine. Still bug ground, I believe. Oh, he missed! He missed Leech Seed. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna see what is actually stronger. Is Drill Peck stronger, or is it 85, 80? Blaze Kick is technically stronger based off the damage output here. So I have to go for Blaze Kick again. Thankfully don't miss. This should be dead, if not, should die to Hail. Perfect. Alright, Slacking. That's 2 Mons down. We got the Mon advantage right now. Rotom. I don't know which Rotom this is, so I'm just gonna stay in. Of course it's base Rotom. Of course it's base Rotom. And it's the Ace! I'm gonna go for one Blaze Kick here. Gonna see what this Rotom wants to do. Oh wait, it's not the Ace. Stop, I'm stupid. 77 is the Ace. I'm stupid. Okay, Shatter. We do 2-shot here with Blaze Kick. Come on, Ford. Come on, Ford. Let's go, Ford. Okay. Half the team's down. Half is the team is down. What's next? Weavile. The problem is an imposter Weavile. That's the question. Is it imposter Weavile? I'm going to V Electric V here, because if it's imposter, I understand it's very risky to give this thing Serene. I understand it's risky to give this thing imposter. The Serene, again, it's not. And it's the Ace. Oh dear god, this is the Ace. Okay, so this is Ace Mon. This is a break. It's quad effective. I'm a Luxray. I have good attack. I'm expert belt boosted. Let's go. It's 4 Mons down. Stoutland. I'm gonna go back into Ford here. I think it's our best physical defensive Mon outside of Cresselia. I know this has been pretty much just Ford, guys, but hey, we need to win the game. I want to win this Nuzlocke. We're down to his second to last Pokemon. I think, funny enough, I think he has a Pokemon like this on his normal team. I'm wrong, though. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna see a wing attack. What wings? Alright, so we are faster, which is good to know, even though we knew that probably already. So here we go. Strength. god, not Flash, bro. Okay, so he's not gonna full restore here, but if I miss, then he's going to. Okay, we don't miss, thank goodness. Alder's down to his last Pokemon. What is his last Pokemon? 76. His last one is... It's a jump block. You know what, Charlie? Charlie, you're gonna go and do the job for us, buddy. I have to pray to God Incinerate can get the job done. But it's up to Charlie here. Because also, I don't really have anything else that I could go for Aeroblast, though, but I'm not boosted. Swords Dance. Oh, God. That's actually scary. Charlie, I need you to knock this in range of dying to hail. If you can't kill this with Incinerate. Okay, so he's gonna use his full restore here. I'm gonna go for Aeroblast. Let's see if Aeroblast will pick the KO here. Alright, that's one full restore. Worst case scenario, I just put him in range for E-Speed from my one guy. Okay, so the Aeroblast actually did more damage there. Alright, so he's just gonna go for another... Oh, he's not gonna... Oh, he threw! He threw! He threw! We win! Yes! Excuse me. We did it, guys! We officially have now beaten Pokemon Black. Randomizer Nuzlocke. Granted, we already won. This is just a bonus of victory. Let me get to level 76. Well done. You certainly are an unmatched talent. Come with me. I'll probably come up with a better Augur voice next time for Black 2 and White 2. This room is the Hall of Fame. It exists to commemorate the trainers and Pokemon who have demonstrated their stellar strength and kindness of heart. He said stellar. He was hinting to Gen 9 this whole time! Well now, Thrill. With your skill and persistence, you have earned the place in this Hall of Fame. Your name, the amount of your journey, and the history of your battles will all be recorded here. I hope all this becomes a support to you and helps you grow stronger. Now, trainer, you and your Pokemon who have fought by your side will be recorded in this machine. Did you just casually take my Pokemon from me? Because I should have been the one to do that. Just, But hero roll call, baby. We have Slacking, arguably the MVP of the team here. Cresselia, definitely a good support Beastmon that we had. That definitely didn't do much for us, but it was good. Charlie, a rising star to the team. Luxray put in the damn work when he needed to. And our second MVP and our longest member team was Palkia. And sad as it may be, Bo will always be immortalized for his sacrifices that he put to the team. We did it. We are the league champion. Oh my god, we did it. Now, no one can say I'm not the Pokemon League champion when it comes to this. No one can now say I am not the Pokemon League champion. No one can say I'm not the real champion. Blah, 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 blah. But we did it. Let's now... I know I was reflecting in the last episode, but I'm going to touch on a little bit more reflecting in this one. It was great to do this game, guys. We haven't been doing a DS game in God knows how long. We obviously did we did Platinum for the very first Let's Play on the channel. Then we did, we did Insurgents. We did Insurgents and Uranium, you know, 2 games that were fan games, you know, and we beat Insurgents. Sadly, I do count this as a loss. We did lose Uranium since I'm trying to figure out a rare candy glitch to try to activate and use that, because I would do that instead if I could. Right? If I could do that instead, I would just save myself from grinding, and I would really limit my rare candy usage, because before I don't want to waste them, and 2, I'd rather waste them than use the Tradeos. But one day we will eventually go to Uranium and re-tackle that series because we need to pick up a W. When we were so damn close. We were literally about to start getting to the best part of the story. We had one gym left, and we had an insane fight coming up, and we had Victory Road with the Pokemon League, we had the final battle. We had so much left to do, but we missed out. But it's not the end of the world. We will be back. But then obviously we went and played some ROM hacks. I think only once so far. I know we played Blaze Blades, which we picked up the W there. We played I'm trying to think about other ROM hacks. We played Light Platinum, we won that one. You know, we played a few ROM hacks here and there. And there's still a few ROM hacks we're gonna actually play. Both I have not won yet. So also I'm gonna just have this skipped here so I don't see anything in this. Yeah. Well, we did it. And then obviously we went to doing the Game Boy Advance games, like we did Pokemon Red, Crystal, Yellow, and you know, we played those games, and now we went back to DS, we went play Pokemon Black, and before anyone's wondering, yes, the next LP is going to be Pokemon Black 2. Now, you may ask yourself, why am I going from Black to Black 2 when I've been kind of doing these randomly, this and that? I technically have actually already planned out episode 1 of every single one of the series that we did. So, I, in theory, have to now do it based off that. If I recorded Emerald, Fire Red, or like a ROM hack or anything like that, or fan game before that, I would have done that first. But since I recorded Black and Black 2 basically back to back on the same day, breaking the fourth wall, episode 1 at least of it, where it was the Choose Your Starter video, I have to commit to that, and that's my consistency. So, I'll then have to remember what I recorded after Black 2. But we'll have that moment when we have that moment. But overall, guys, I've been loving doing the playthroughs. Obviously, they don't get a ton of views, obviously, because I'm mostly a competitive channel, and I need to talk about more of a competitive Pokemon and stuff like that. But I have enjoyed doing what I love doing here, which is making content just to have fun and doing Let's Plays with you guys, interacting with you guys, and it's just been an absolute blast. I hope you guys have also been having some fun too. But with that being said, it's time to wrap up the journey of Gen 5 for right now, because we have a new journey of Gen 5 ahead of us. And it's tougher, longer, and not going to be easy. I will see you all for Pokemon Black 2, and until next time, guys, I've been Thriller. As of right now, you might be able to see the entire... Also, breaking the fourth wall on this video. You may or may not see the entirety of the playlist uploaded before my vacation when I go to Vegas. I will start recording Black 2 after... I'm actually going to post 25 up. Then we'll do the Choose Your Starter. And then I will do this episode. And then I might wait an extra day and then do the episode 2 of Black 2, which we us choosing our starters. And I'll also make a poll on the same day I choose to start a video. And then depending on the poll results and the video results, stuff like that, then maybe after we upload this one, we will start Black 2. But anyways, regardless, Black 2 will not start until I return from my trip from Vegas. So, for the last week and a half, I'm going to be doing pretty much, basically about 2 weeks. I'm just going to be playing some video games for fun. I'm going to have a good time just relaxing, taking a break from the series. I have about a month and 2 months of free time left before work starts going again. I'm hoping to crush out the series for you guys. I will do so if I have to. But anyways, for reals this time, sorry for dragging this out. Thank you again so much for watching, for all the love and support, and if you made it all the way to the end of the video, type in #champion. Until next time, guys, I've been Thriller. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!